Hey folks, how are you? So my city, Coimbatore, has been declared COVID free. That happened just a couple of days back. And not just the city, the entire district actually. At one point it was the second highest number of cases in the state, Tamil Nadu. And we had totally 146 cases, and just a couple of days it was declared free, like all active cases are over and no new cases are being found, which is awesome. Except that I think some local people think that the number of cases are being hidden for some reason. Because I don't know if you remember in my earlier videos, I was saying that my area has gone into containment zone because there were a few positive cases found over here, and then they actually had a funeral event where the person who died was not certified as COVID positive, but kind of we expected it that he did die of COVID and comorbidities. But there were some 30-40 people who gathered there, so I was under the impression short these 40 people would get COVID. But they conducted all the tests. I actually saw images of the tests being conducted in that particular society, but then no positive cases came out. The problem was that the government did not issue a statement saying there are no positive cases. I mean, that everybody was negative, and it was so unusual. Like, why would they be negative when there are COVID positive people and then an event has happened? So I personally was a little skeptical about the fact that no new cases were found, and then the person higher up in the building was also saying that possibly they are hiding a few cases. But okay, I mean, I'll just take it to the best. Maybe some things were there, but at the end it's been declared COVID free as of now. We are in the orange zone, but maybe we will go in the green zone in a couple of weeks. So things are getting relaxed outside. The last time I went out was earlier in the week on Monday or something. And yeah, I visited the chemist, and a lot of them are running short of medicines because I needed B12, D3. I needed some ear oil because I've got some clogging taking place within the ear. So I finally got the ear oil and D3 sachets, but B12 has not been available. Hopefully in a week or days I will get it because I need to take B12. It's very important. I have certain conditions, health conditions, which makes it's not just one vitamin, it is a very necessary one. And I bought some vegetables and stuff when I went out, and I came in carrying quite a few bags. But the really creepy thing that happened was after I came back and I sanitized everything, I started getting a mild fever and body ache, and I got some constriction in the throat. So naturally I was freaked out because I had just been out and I got these mild symptoms, which could be like a normal cough and cold actually, or a flu. It felt a little like a flu, but then obviously these symptoms are so overlapping with COVID that I was like, whoops. So anyway, I kind of thought about a lot of things, and I kind of did a few things. I started drinking hot water with turmeric very much more regularly than before. I did a few yoga practices and stuff. I'll do a separate video on it because I thought of a bunch of things actually. I also went to the RRT and do a self-assessment or whatever I did that. I'll probably do a separate video on it because I don't want to freak out on this, because the fact is that 3 days and the symptoms are so mild, and I think because of all the stuff that I did, everything has gone much lower. Like currently I'm not feeling 100% okay, but it's much better than it was 3 days back. So hopefully this is just over and done. Another couple of days and everything will be completely fine. So we will not know whether it was COVID or just some random weather fluctuation. But I'll do another video on it because I thought of a lot of things, and I did a lot of things like what all I took care of. So it may be interesting for certain people who may find themselves with these symptoms and during these times. And what else? I made notes to speak because a lot of people are telling me that if you're doing a video, you need to have a script, which I cannot do because I've as of now not yet wrapped my head around a scripted video. I guess if I do videos for my work purposes, I will script them, but for these personal stuff, I just want there to be a natural thing going rather than like a written script. So yeah, in this area there is a nice relaxation taking place. I'm assuming more of the shops will start opening. Already the traffic is a lot, there's a lot more traffic on the road. And yeah, if it gets relaxed, then I can go on cycle rides and I can visit the Isha Yoga Center, which will be great because I'll be able to get out of the city, be out in the open nature, sit in front of Adiyogi and just look up at the face and the hills and the sky. So let us see if that happens. Apart from that, I think one of the biggest highlights that is taking place of this lockdown situation where I've spent over 2 months now, because this is now my ninth week, because 8 weeks are over, and because the whole fever thing happened, so shooting this video became a little delayed. So I'm almost going to finish my ninth week right now. So it's a long lockdown, but one of the highlights of this lockdown has been the food, because the first time in my life that my food is coming from me. Like, there are no restaurants, there is no other person in the house who is cooking as a primary person. I am the one who's cooking and taking care of every single meal, including snacks, including tea, including everything. I have a few snack packets from outside, but everything is being managed by me. That's like insane. I've never been in this situation. When I think about it, it's amazing. It is so positive. And I've been looking at a few YouTube recipes, and I actually made pizza, homemade pizza. I found this recipe of tawa pizza from this chef called Ranveer Bra on YouTube, and he has this recipe for a tawa pizza, and it's really good. The recipe is very easy, very few ingredients which most kitchens will have. You don't need an oven or yeast or anything. You can just use a tawa and normal maida. Baking soda, baking powder is needed. So it was a really good pizza, and the first time I didn't have half the ingredients, even those basic ingredients I didn't have them. So I just made a complete my own mixture of those, and it actually was not bad. But the bread was a little sweet, probably because I put milk instead of curd. And then I made the same thing 2 days back, and I had curd and I had all the ingredients, and I did a little bit proper job of following the recipe, and it was much better, almost I would say 80% there. Little bit I have to improve the base, and it will be a really good pizza. And then I was chatting with a friend of mine, and he was telling me about sourdough bread. And then I found a recipe for sourdough pizza also that can be made on the pan. So I love sourdough. I've had sourdough when I go outside like Thailand and Europe and stuff. I love it. So from what I understand, the recipe to make it at home is really easy. So I'm hoping to do that. And another recipe that I just made yesterday actually, and I was so happy with it, was Manchurian. So my mother used to makes Manchurian at home, but she follows, I think, a tadla recipe, which is a very, very long, fangled, really a lot of work kind of a recipe. So again, the Manchurian recipe I found was from Ranveer Brar. He has a lot of simple recipes. Probably because he's currently shooting videos in the lockdown, so he's actually making those recipes which are easier to make with less ingredients and stuff. So I made some Manchurian. I was so happy with it. Of course, this is the first time I made it, so I need a couple of levels of improvement. But as for the first round, it's really good. I'm very happy with it. Basically, it's just a bunch of vegetables chopped, and the way you make the balls is that you just take the vegetables, you try and dry them, you squeeze the water out, etc., and then you just put a lot of corn flour in it, and then with the corn flour you have to add a lot of it so it starts getting some consistency because of the corn flour, and then you just make small balls and you fry them, and then you have the normal Manchurian gravy, which is actually really easy to make, and then you just put the balls in them and squish and it's done. So I'm just very happy with the recipe. I want to try it a few times. So I think the food has been a highlight. I'm feeling so spoiled with the kind of food I've been making. It's just, I've been really enjoying it, and I'm so surprised because I've never been in my head, and in general I've never been this person who's managing the kitchen day on day. I can do it, like I've been cooking for a while. I mean, I make these experimental dishes, and like every Sunday in the house I'll cook for everyone or something if I'm staying with my parents. But I've never managed the kitchen meal to meal, not just daily but every meal, and then washing the vessels and then cleaning the counters and everything. Wow, I'm just amazed with myself. So I think that has been a major highlight for me, apart from the solitude and all that stuff. Solitude was a little bit difficult, as you know, the middle couple of weeks I was really low and I was finding it very difficult, but I've been doing pretty well since the last 1 week or 10 days. And the food has been amazing. I mean, I'm amazed with the kind of food I've been cooking. So that's about it for this week. It's been 2 months plus, and some relaxations will happen. Let me see how this series continues. But I think it will continue because, our Prime Minister Modi announced in the country, he had a video and he announced that Lockdown 4 will be different. It will have more relaxations, but it is still lockdown 4. As in the lockdown is still on. So I think now we are slowly, at least in my areas where there is relaxation, there are not many active cases. We are now figuring out the new normal, because I don't think there's going to be the normal relaxation as before, but we need to see what we get. So yep, interesting times at best, and I am at the end really privileged for sure. The food also, I mean, forget starving. I'm having an insanely good time with regards to food. So yeah, privileged. I think I'm a very privileged person, and I hope all of y'all are fine and everything is going good. Let me know how your lockdown months have been, and what's going on in your area.